Hey Capricorns, welcome to your August 2021 channel message from Spirit, your little horoscope. So welcome, let's dive right in. Wow, Capricorns, there's actually a lot you need to be appreciative of. The first card coming up for you guys is the perfection of your life. And you know what, I'm gonna put my microphone on real quick, Capricorn. I realized don't have it on and it'll make it sound so much better for you. So apologies there. Your life though, what this means is that there needs to be a moment where you kind of drop your guard. You stop being the damn goat that you are of go, 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 achieve, achieve, achieve. And you just kind of like not take a break, but it's like where you go, and like look back and appreciate how far you've come. Because there's a little bit right now of you not connecting the dots. It's just like, well, I've lived this random life. I've had this kind of fun. I had this kind of fun. I had that kind of fun. So there's just a little bit of needing to go back, Capricorn. And like, oh, I see that when I did that 2-year thing here, when I spent a year at this job that I thought was pointless, when I worked here for 3 years at that toxic environment, when I tried my own business and it failed. And it's like, looking back and like kind of looking back and shining appreciation, maybe not appreciation for the experience, but appreciating what you learned from it. Because you've gained a lot of skills that it looks like right now you're not acknowledging. And what that means is you're not acknowledging your own value and what you bring to the table. And that is like the only thing, Capricorn. Yeah. That's the only thing holding you back from your great big success that you want right now, Capricorns. You're just in this place of like, but I'm not good enough and I don't want to start all over, right? If that's your thoughts, that's what you're going to be manifesting. So instead, go back and go, you know what? When I worked at that call center, I really learned grit. When I worked at that call center, I really learned like how to just ask for the close. When I worked here, this is what I learned. When I dated that guy, this is what I learned. When I dated that guy, so instead of going, oh, that toxic guy, I wasted my time with him, it's when I was with that guy, that was when I really learned that your value comes from you, from within, not from other people. And then like, and once you can kind of get in that mindset, Capricorn, of when you're like, oh, wait, my past was actually very beneficial to me. Like then you'll be at like a vibration of appreciation and you'll be able to appreciate the current growth edge that you're on. Because instead of like, oh, it's so fearful, I don't know what I'm doing. Because a lot of times when people are like trying to grow, and especially when they're trying to change their socioeconomic status, no one ever showed me. It's my mom's fault. My mom didn't show me. They just get in like fear and all of that. And all manifestations typically come down to, do you feel safe in the having of it? Do you feel you deserve it? If you can answer yes to both of those, and when you say yes, it feels like to the core of your body, you're like glowing, radiating with a growing shine. Like then it comes in. It's either a safety thing, which means there's some sort of fear or something, or it's a deserved, you feel worthy of it. In which case, can you just go like negate and block off all those people in your past for whatever reason you feel worthy and just go, I'm deciding right now that I'm creating a new vibration. Because your next card is receiving. And literally right now, like Capricorn, it would be the deserve thing right now. Do I deserve both love and money? Do I deserve health, wealth, love, and success, right? Do I deserve a healthy body, a body that feels good when I move? Do I deserve wealth? Do I deserve success, that when that like achieving something, accomplishing something? Do I deserve love? And it's literally like all that's needed is recognize how your past got you to where you are, and recognize that like your right now is better than you think it is, then you're giving credit to it for sure. Because then you'll be at a place of like, wait, actually, this is the perfect house for me right now. Actually, this is the perfect client for me right now. There may be elements to it that I don't enjoy, but there's a lot of perfection in it. And then it's just all about the receptive mode. And let me give you guys, Capricorns, let me give you a meditation that you could do to get in the receptive mode. It's a simple one too. You'll like it. Get into meditative position. Take a couple of deep breaths, right? Allow your body to give that sigh of relaxation. And then in your mind's eye, just picture light coming to your body, and picture your body just like opening up to receive that light. Picture it massaging your brain out. Picture it like massaging all the muscles in your body out. Picture drinking it in. Picture breathing it in, because that just gets you into the receptive mode. You're receiving light. And law of attraction just means you have to be in the vibration of it. It doesn't mean you have to have it, right? So if you want like more money, you just play the money game. Oh, if I had $100, I would buy myself a new TV screen at that store. I would buy myself 10 sandwiches from Subway. I would buy myself 100 things from the dollar store. And you just keep playing that game of I would buy this, I would buy that, I would buy this, I would buy that. And after a couple of weeks, your vibration raises. You'll soon have more money that you will have the money to buy that. If you have a higher financial frequency, just saying, all right, if I had an extra 1,000, if I had an extra 10,000 to blow, I would buy, a down payment for my kid's car. I would buy 10,000 Tesla stocks. Like, just how would you spend that money vibrationally? So the same goes for like getting into the receptive mode of law of attraction. If you're in the mode of I receive this light and I allow this light to like massage me and help me feel good, you're now in the receptive mode for your desires. Because right now there's a little bit of, ooh, Capricorns. I don't see this often for you guys. There's a slight little bit of like victim mentality going on right now. And maybe not victim mentality, but there's a little bit of, but how can I have that? But how can I achieve that? And what it's indicating is that there's two big manifestations that you're manifesting right now. Some of you will be like love and money, so whatever. You have two big manifestations right now. And right now, your belief system is essentially, I can have this one, but not this one. I can have this one, but not this one. When your love life is going really well, your business is tanking. When your business is going really well, your love life is tanking. So that's the belief system you actually have to focus on. What are the two big things you want in your life right now? And you work on the vibration, the belief that you can have both at the same time. If you are at a complete state of disbelief, Capricorn, you want to get into your manifestation then is actually, well, universe, I would like to see how that's possible for someone just like me, right where I'm at with all my belief systems, with all my negative thinking. I would like to be open to see how that can happen for me. So a lot of this Capricorn it's not about manifesting big things for you this month, right? Because your energy is really good, Capricorn. You're definitely going through like a big growth. In terms of like big money success, I'm picking up that coming up like down the line a little bit more. I'm seeing that you're going to start seeing some physical, like the manifestation coming out of the vortex and into this physical for you. So you're going to soon start seeing signs of it coming in. So you'll see like slight bumps up and stuff. But this is more like the month where you set your foundation for truly believing that you're worthy of success, for setting that foundation of everything I do is always successful. So this is like you really building that. I'm successful. Even though this is something new, my parents never achieved this, my aunts, my grandparents never achieved this. This is something new that I'm bringing into my family lineage, my family karma. I know that I'm successful when I do it. That's the point. And the spirit guides are talking right now. That's the point of doing that first exercise in the beginning, of where you kind of recognize how all of your life has gotten you to where you're at right now, so that you can just see, wait, every time I always try to do something, I'm always successful. So of course I don't know how to achieve this yet. I've never done it. So it's okay that I don't know how to do it. That's that little bit of victim mentality. It's slight that's coming out. Like, of course you don't know how to do it. You get to discover it. You get to be the one to figure it out. Okay, Capricorn. Yeah, wow, Capricorn. Okay, two more things for you, Capricorn. One, against the grain. You just got to recognize, Capricorn, that the life that you want to lead, the life that you want and what you want to manifest in next, it goes against the grain. It goes against the grain. And for some of you, that's going to mean you're literally going against what society tells you should want, right? So you might be a younger female who's, I don't want to get married and have kids. I want to go travel the world. So you're going against the grain of society and mass consciousness. Okay, but check it out. For maybe my older Capricorns, you might be older. For the people who've already like done the single thing and already traveled the world, now against the grain just means you're going against your like deep-rooted belief system, right? Because if you've already done that, I don't want to get married, I don't want to have kids, I want to travel and be fun and freedom. Now you're like, wait, I actually want to get married. Wait, I actually want to have kids. Hold on. It's like blowing your own mind. And so when you get this idea, this inspiration, you don't want to just shut it down right away because your desire feels against the grain for you. So this is two messages for two different sets of Capricorns. The first one, if you're going something against what society's telling you should want and normal, keep going. You are going against the grain. The second group, you're going against the grain of your own thinking and your own socialization on yourself. So it can feel like even though you're not going from a toxic situation and getting out of it to good, you know how like most of those kind of spiritual growth breakdowns typically involve leaving you on the floor crying in tears, you're like, oh, this is so traumatic. Not knocking it. I was literally just on the floor crying 2 days ago, going like, oh, wow, I'm seeing the world in a whole new way. And guys, it just you have your brain, you have all the neuroreceptors down your spinal cord and everything, right? A series of those are shutting down and a series of new ones are opening up. So it does literally feel like a death. That's why. Okay. So this time though, your egoic death that you're going through, Capricorn, is not because it's, middle finger up to society, like screw society, screw mass consciousness. Now it's like oh, wait, I built up walls. Now I have to tear my own walls down. Oh, wait, I grew a self-image identity of myself. And I now need to break that down. That's why this manifestation seems a little trickier for you. So again, to summarize it, there's two big manifestations that you want. You need to work on your belief system from being able to have them both and be happy and successful with them both. And you need to recognize that one of these manifestations, or maybe the combo of both, is going against your own grain. And I could do a personal share with you guys. I literally became aware the last 5 days, like, oh my God, I want to be a wife and I want to be like a housewife. I still want to do my my YouTube channel. I still want to do coaching, but I don't want my dominant focus in life to be about business and growing it and success and 3-day VIP intensives all over the world anymore. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Now it's like, wow, I actually do kind of want to like keep a house clean, provide that solid, stable foundation of love for a family to thrive and nurture. That's what it means by going against the grain, right? I have so many years of momentum of I'm the single girl, I'm the business owner, I'm the 6-figure business owner, I travel the world. And now it's like, oh, wait, wow, I want to be a housewife. So you guys may be going something through, and write it in the comments, Capricorn. I'm curious, like, what kind of shift are you going through? Because the last one it's you're free from judgment, free to love. So literally the only restrictions on you right now are the ones that you're putting on yourself. And I'm not even picking up the whole, like, it's up to me to tell my mom I don't want to do it. I'm not telling her no because I'm not the one doing it. No, it's like bigger than that, because it's you created a self-identity and you're now the one going, oh, I want a different identity. And like the biggest lesson I could share with you guys right now is that it's not about necessarily even having an identity. I'm not talking about being whimsical and in the moment. Right now, I feel like doing this impulsive thing. I'm talking about that it's there is a part of me, 60-70% of me, that would like to be a mother and a wife. So it's more about recognizing that you're a component. You're made up of lots of components. And I do want to be a wife and a mother. I do want to run my own business too. I'd also like to help with the PTA. I'd also like to take courses. I'd like to teach my own course. It's recognizing that you're like built up of a component of things, that you're not any one identity, right? You don't want to get overly attached to being a mom. Some of you may, right? Like if you just want to be the mom with like 6 children and big kids, the bulk of your time is very likely going to go towards being the mom and the housewife. If you want like 1 child, you could probably still do other things. 2, it gets kind of tricky from what I've noticed. But the free from judgment, free to love is that, yeah, right now my life's focus is on, I do the mom thing, I hang out with my friends, and I run my own business. And it's recognizing that it's, okay, for the next 3 months, friends are going to take a little bit of a downturn and I'm going to put a little more into my business. It's recognizing that your identity can be fluid. I have a goal over the next 3 months to help, 10 more students. So that means I have to put a little more time here and a little less time here. You get your more students, and then you might go, okay, now let me just maintain that. I can spend more time with my friends. Oh, my husband's getting called into a lot of overtime. That area of my life is now taking a little bit more. This one might go back. So it's really about kind of honing in the lesson of like that like growth for you doesn't have to feel like an egoic death. That it can just be, yeah, for this time frame, my life is. Because there is no when I'm back to normal. I've had so many people say that recently. Next week, when I'm back to normal, meaning right now they're feeling sad and out of alignment. Next week, I'll be back to a normal. These sad emotions will pass out of my body. But guys, normal is where you are right here, right now. Normal is, can you say, I feel sad about this? I feel disappointed about this. I feel hurt about that. Just because you feel hurt, sad, or disappointed doesn't mean you're not normal. Normal is, this is who I am right here, right now. This is how I feel right now. Right now, I just got some really bad news, so I'm kind of in shock over it. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna like ride with this and like check back in a couple of days. That is authenticity. That is, this is me right here, right now. My physical body, my mental body, and my emotional body all lined up into one. It's not, I'm sad right now. I just got, bad news that a family member passed away. So next week when I'm back to normal, no, it's, I'm grieving the loss of my aunt. Like, yeah, I'm kind of really sad, man. My aunt played a big role in my life. I'm gonna like miss spending that quality time with her. That's normal, guys. That's normal. Okay, so Capricorns, recognize that both the manifestations that you want, it's not about necessarily doing more work to get them. It's about working on the energy that you can have both of them. All right, love you guys. Hope it helped. Leave me a comment below. I'm going to go pop over and do Virgo and Taurus after this. So love you guys bunches. Oh, and for those of you who want to connect to your soul at a deeper level, I mean with your spirit guides, I will put a link in the comments for those meditations for you. Love you guys. Bye.